Hello, once you're in Canva, go ahead and go to templates, type in 2026 calendar. Once you type 2026 calendar, it will give you a whole bunch of options for calendars. You can choose any as long as it has 26 pages. That way it's perfect for a double-sided printing, and also it's perfect for a wall calendar. I went ahead and chose the citrusy one, the one with the oranges. And as soon as I chose it, I put customize this template and it took me to the calendar. I liked everything about it. I didn't want to change anything. So I just went ahead and left it as is. Okay, once I was done checking out my calendar and liked everything about it, I went ahead and pressed share. Okay, so I also chose download, and for the file I chose PDF print, all 26 pages, and I put download. Once your file is ready to open, go ahead and open it. Okay, so now you're gonna print, so go to file, print, put as option to fill entire page, choose your printer, make sure it's on double-sided setting, the setting is on. For the media and quality, go ahead and choose best, and you're pretty much good to go, so just go ahead and print. Okay, so with double-sided printing, it will start with the last page of the calendar, page 26, and then it will automatically pull the page inside again to print on the other side. And on the other side, it will print the calendar, the December numbers. So it should look something like this. On one side, a picture of the tangerines, the last page 26, and on the other side, page 25, which is the calendar for December. Okay, so once again, the December, it will have the picture of the fruit, and on the back, it will have the November month. So it should look pretty much like this. December on top the fruit, and the December of the numbers of the month on the bottom. Same for November. November picture on top, November calendar on the bottom. Okay, so once you're done printing the calendar, you should have the 2026 cover on top, followed by January, February, March, April, May, as shown on the video. Okay, so now you're going to go ahead and hole punch your calendar. So on the cinch machine, you want to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pushed all the way. And for the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you want to go ahead and pull them out. That way you don't punch any of those holes when you're doing your calendar. Okay, so now you're going to hole punch, starting with the cover of the calendar. So as you can see, the ones that are pushed in, the buttons that are pushed in, are the ones that are actually hole punching and not the ones that are pulled out of the cinch machine. So go ahead and hole punch one side and then flip your page over to hole punch the other side. And you just keep repeating for the rest of the months. Try to go in order. That way you don't make a mistake and accidentally hole punch the wrong side of the page. Okay, so right here's another example. So as you can see, I'm hole punching the top of the actual number calendar, not the one with the image. And I'm actually hole punching on the bottom of the fruit of the month. I'm not sure it makes sense, but it should once I show you the next clip. Okay, so now you're done hole punching the calendar, and this is how it should look. It's also where you should have punched the holes. So pretty much the hole punches will be on top of the number calendar, and it will be on the bottom of the fruit calendar picture. Okay, and one more thing, you need also a backer paper for your calendar. That way it's sturdier and stronger to hang on the wall. So just go ahead and hole punch that the same way you hole punched the rest of your pages. And you're going to count the holes that you made, which is 6. So go ahead and cut your wire to 6. Make sure you have 2 of those because you need one for each side of the calendar. Okay, so now you're going to put the spirals. You're going to put the wire inside the holes on each side. Once you put it on the actual calendar, you're going to go ahead and insert the backer paper, the chipboard. Okay, and now you're going to be ready to cinch your calendar together. Okay, so once you're ready to cinch your calendar together, go ahead and put the size of your wire on the machine. I put 1/2 inch because that's what I'm using for my calendar. And now I'm ready to cinch. So I just go ahead and perfectly put it in the middle, making sure the wires touch the machine, and I go ahead and cinch. Okay, now for the other side as well. Same process, make sure all the teeth are snugly against the back of the cinching compartment. That way you get good spirals. Alright, and cinch again, and you're good to go. Okay, once you cinched, it should look like this, closed together. That way your pages won't fall off. Make sure it's pretty nice and tight. Okay, so now go ahead and put the chipboard to the back, and your calendar is pretty much done. Okay, so before we do the last and final step, just take a look if your calendar is correct. And then we'll start to punch the holes for the hanging on the wall. Okay, so since the paper is 11 by 8.5, you're gonna mark each page at 5.5 inches. All the holes you punch are gonna be 5.5 inches from each side and exactly in the middle. Okay, now for the very last step, you're gonna actually hole punch the holes. Just repeat on every single page until you're done with all the pages, including the chipboard. Once you're finished with all the holes, go ahead and hang it. You're officially done. Enjoy. Hopefully you guys give it a try. Thank you for watching. Until next time.